Happy New Year's, everybody, and welcome back to the channel of Tech Yes City. This time around, we have docked into USA, Los Angeles, and I'm going to be doing the first parts hunt here. This is the first part of the series, but it's going to be a lot different than what you're used to. We've got the Camaro here. We even picked this up for a deal for a $30 a day. We're gonna be touring a lot of different places in the US here, so make sure you're subbed with notifications on, and we're gonna be vlogging, hopefully meeting up with a lot of different tech tubers as well, because CES is around the corner. With that all aside, let's jump in the Camaro and go hunt some deals. Kind of reminds me of that scene from RoboCop.
What do I find in the prison parking lot with a brand new 6000 SCX, still got the factory sticker on it?
So first things first with LA, we're gonna wanna put together a PC that is phenomenal value for money. The only way we're gonna be able to do this is to get deals. Now, I'm actually told that it's pretty hard to get deals in LA. There's a lot of different hustlers around here. So we're gonna be looking for sort of like the obscure bargains and then putting them all together and seeing if we can make something that we can flip and make for a profit on the road, at least in LA. Then when we move on to Vegas, we'll try and do the same there, make another PC, flip that, and then when we go to Texas, do the exact same thing. So it looks like I'm gonna be doing 6 different videos for you guys based around used parts. But with that said, let's take a look on the market and see what is available. So straight away, coming up with some of the deals here, we've found a GTX 1050 Ti, and we've messaged a guy and he's willing to take 100 cash pickup. Now with any buyer and seller, if you're a seller, you'll know how easy it is to get cash pickup. You don't have to do anything. The person's gonna come to you, they're gonna give you cash. It's the best way of buying something as well, because it's going to be the least amount of hassle for the seller. However, in this case, he is about an hour away from me, so if I'm going up that way in the next 2 days, I want to get value out of going up there. So what I told him was I'll put down a $20 deposit so he can take it off the marketplace, and then I'll come pick it up and pay the remainder cash. So I gave him already a $20 deposit through PayPal, and so he's agreed to that, and he's also given me his address. So he's not going to hose me because he's given me his exact address. Guy sounds like as well he's a normal person. He's not looking to hose someone. So always I scope this out with the language. Scammers will usually speak a different code, plus on the Facebook marketplace they'll usually have negative ratings. So next kind of deal we're looking here is for a Dell, Acer, or either a Lenovo OEM, one that'll definitely support a GTX 1050 Ti. Now in this case we'll have to replace the case and the power supply since they're usually inefficient. And also on top of that, we may have to add an SSD. But if we can pick up one of these for around 100 to 150, depending on the specs, then we'll already be in a really good spot. However, from here on in, we're still gonna find a deal. I have messaged a few people, they're still gonna get back to me. But what we're gonna do, since I'm staying actually close to Micro Center, is I'm gonna go there right now, check out what deals they got on power supplies and also cases. So we just finished up now in Micro Center, ended up getting a 500 watt Cooler Master power supply for about $35 US. And so that's got 2 PCIe 8 pins. There was a lot of extra garbage in there, like a lot of power supplies that are void or ones that were just too overpriced for the budget that we're going on. But they also had a 120 gigabyte SSD for $20, and we picked that up as well. But the cases, I couldn't find any Hustler specials in there, so we're looking for something with RGB bling. Comes pretty cheap, but the cheapest they had was the Cooler Master 5, and that had RGB fans obviously, but it was 65 bucks, which is definitely gonna pick up our budget a lot. However, some good news is right now is that there is a 1070 Ti going for 250 bucks pickup, and it's not far from here. So we're gonna jump in the RoboCop special and we're gonna head there and pick it up. Also, another thing I've quickly got to do since I don't have my tools on hand is I've got to go to a dollar store, pick up a screwdriver and also a USB charger for my phone because I forgot to charge it and we're on the road. So we just finished up with a 1070 Ti and it was amazing. We got that for $250 cash, but while I was there, I also asked if he had anything else around, and sure enough, he had an old i5 760 with 8 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, and a power supply that wasn't too bad. It was a Powerman power supply with two 12 volt 16 amp lines. So this power supply should be good to run a 1050 Ti, for example, in it. Now, if you didn't mind the case and the power supply, this thing would be in total $155 for a full-fledged gaming PC. But after that, we'll try and give it some bling as well, LEDs and all that stuff, and then see what we can make out of this. But I'm a little bit parched and also hungry, so I'm gonna head in for a quick feed. So we're on the way back to the hotel, but a deal for a case just pulled up. This is a half with red LED fans, 20 bucks. So that's an absolute bargain. Considering the prices of cases here are actually pretty expensive at the moment. But we've also stopped off quickly now at a Daiso. So we're quickly gonna run in and see if we can get some cheap alcohol wipes, because that's definitely gonna help anything used when we come into it. And if it's dirty, we can quickly give it just a phase 1 tech yes lovin'. So we just got back into the hotel and it was a crazy day for hustling parts. This is only day 1, first day in LA, and the amount of deals we picked up was just crazy. So first of all, we got that half, the last deal, and this is a guy named Peter, and he was staying really close to where we were. So we picked up the case for $20, and then I asked him when he was bringing the case out, I was like, dude, I need some thermal paste. Do you have any spare thermal paste? And he just went back inside his house, and then he came out with a Cooler Master A50 air cooler and also some thermal paste, and I just said thanks a lot. So he just gave us that on top of the case for 20 bucks. And the good thing about that case is it's got another red LED fan on top of the one already included. So this is gonna be some real good bling on top of the price performance. So that deal was just incredible. Also going through the other list of deals we got before that, we got a 1070 Ti for $250, a i5 PC, which we got for $55 at the same place. So that brought the total to $305 from Brad. And then tracking back before that, we were at Micro Center and we got a power supply and SSD for $35 and $20 respectively. And that's really gonna add value if we get a sort of more higher end parts with that 1070 Ti and put it in the case. And then of course we got the screwdriver and alcohol wipes for $2.50. So the total of this left us to $382.50. So absolutely crazy price performance that we've got so far. But the thing is, we don't really have the components to make a really good build just yet, because tomorrow I've booked up some awesome deals. One of them which I put a deposit on, that's a 1050 Ti. And then another which we have organized. So I'm not sure, like they said they're definitely gonna take my offer, which is $180 for an i5 6400, 8 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, motherboard, cooler, and 2 terabyte hard drive. And if we get that deal, we're gonna put that with the 1070 Ti. And so they're gonna meet us at 6 p.m. tomorrow night as we're going up that way. And then that hopefully will be another deal in the bag with the 1050 Ti. And we're ready to start after that, putting together 2 custom gaming PCs. So not just one, since the price performance here is phenomenal, we're gonna be putting together 2 of these things. So that's just how it goes. Sort of like the day 1, I'm picking up all these pieces and they're just really good bargains. And then day 2, we're gonna pick up the other 2 pieces and that'll just make really good builds on 2 ends of the spectrum. That's the middle range and also the budget range. And then we'll be able to flip those and hopefully make a better profit too. And I'll document the process in that. But this is pretty much the end of day 1 in LA. It's been a really cool day. I went clothes shopping as well, went to some other places, did a few things. Just really enjoying myself here. Also went and took a look at Fry's Electronics and Best Buy as well. Fry's was a bit of a bust. They didn't really have anything there that Micro Center didn't have at better value. And then Best Buy actually had some really good deals going on peripherals. I mean, I do have to double check the prices. My phone was pretty low on battery, but I went there at nighttime. But they were also, yeah, sporting some pretty good deals on peripherals. If you needed like a headset or a new mouse, for example, they weren't too bad. Anyway, that wraps up day one of today's vlog in LA. This is the first part of the USA tour, but so far, LA's looking like it's got some really good deals. For the people out there saying LA was really difficult to hustle, I've only been here for a day, and well, half a day really. I've only just jumped on my phone this morning, and we're just going through it, just getting some really, really awesome deals. Better than that I'd get in Oz on some of these parts. Make sure you stay tuned for day two as well, where we're going to be getting those two promised deals on the 1050 Ti and also the Whole Life 5 6400 system. And on top of that, I'm going to be on the road looking for more, always looking for more, hungry for it. We're checking out today. Mainly the deals came from Facebook Marketplace. I did check out Craigslist, did have some okay things, but Facebook Marketplace was definitely cracking for a lot of these ones that I got here today, and also booked up for tomorrow. And if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure you hit that like button and let us know in the comments section below what was your favorite take from today's video. Love reading your thoughts and opinions as always, and I'll catch you in day two, where it's gonna get even better. And then after that, we're gonna have 2 PCs being built, and we're gonna see what we can get for them. Peace out for now. Bye.